Welcome to the 30-Day Sobriety Blueprint. My name is Kelly France, former crackhead, former alcoholic. Now I'm a recovery coach and I love doing this stuff. I have discovered that your only job and my only job in recovery is to become the version of yourself that is so excited about your life that you never want to sacrifice it by using drugs or alcohol again. You need to build a life that you don't want to escape from, and that's exactly what this 30-day program is going to show you how to do. All you have to do is listen and follow the clear-cut instructions I'm going to give you to get sober and stay sober and start loving your life again. I've been there. I've done it. You don't have to do all the hard work because I've already failed so many friggin' times that I don't want you to have to go through the same thing I went through. And that's why this program exists. As you go through this program, I promise you a few things. If you do everything I say, you're going to finish this program with a clear vision of the person you want to be 3 years from now. You're going to have every single tool that you need to make this next 12 months the best year of your life. And you're going to have a daily routine that is so suited to you that you're going to love getting up every single day and being the new sober version of yourself. I know what you're thinking. Kelly, is this really free? Rehab's like 20 grand. Yes, it is. And stop asking me stupid questions. I'm going to put this out here on YouTube. Hey, maybe we get 1 billion views. Maybe I make $1 million by doing that. But if I don't, that's okay. I want you to be happy. I want you to be sober and be the best version of yourself. That's why I'm here. And that's why I do what I do. And why should you trust me? Like I said, I'm a former crackhead. I'm a former alcoholic. I'm sober a little over 13 years at this point. This is Christmas 2024, by the way. So Merry Christmas, and let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 51 years old. This is what I looked like when I was 30. I was an absolute mess. This was me addicted to alcohol. This was me addicted to cocaine. I hadn't found crack yet, but I'll guarantee you, as soon as I smoked my first rock, oh my God, this was the life that absolutely sucked me in and bled me dry. And if you can relate to that, you're in the right place. Mind you, this will work for any substance. This is not something that's going to help with you with your eating disorder or your gambling problem. I have no experience with that. This is all about substance abuse. That's what this program's for. For me, I started drinking when I was 14 years old, and I found something that I lacked, which was confidence. I needed confidence, and alcohol gave me that. I was a fat kid when I grew up, and fitness is something I found in recovery as well, which has absolutely changed my life. Sobriety is great, but being healthy and happy and confident is amazing. I found cocaine when I was 30, and that was the next level of, I won't say happiness because I was always very depressed. Not clinically, just because I was living a very shitty life, and that made me a depressed person. I found cocaine, and about 2 years later, I found my first hit of crack when I was on the streets of Toronto looking for cocaine. And the guy's like, oh no, you can't get that stuff out here. But I got crack. And I'm like, no, I'm not a crackhead. Do I look like a crackhead to you? White guy in a golf shirt? Anyhow, I was back there 15 minutes later, and I said, yeah, I couldn't find anything. Give me some of that stuff. And all I'm going to say is that over the next 7 years, this took me on, and my family, of course, on the wildest, most depressing journey that I could imagine, from suicide attempt, bankruptcy, detoxes, 3 rehabs. Everything that I did in those 7 years was somehow based around me getting that next hit. When I finally got sober for good in 2011, I can remember sitting on the grass of a gas station. My mom was coming to pick me up again. I'm in like my late 30s at this point, and I heard this voice, Kelly, if you don't stop this shit today, you are never going to amount to anything. You're never going to be happy again. You won't smile. You're going to die early, very early, and you will be remembered as that guy who had so much potential. He had such a good sense of humor, but he wasted it. He chose crack instead, and that thought hit me hard. And from that moment to now, I made a decision to work on myself, to actually figure out what I wanted my life to look like and start taking action to make it come true. And that's where we are today. And that's what I want for you. And honestly, our only job in recovery is to become that version of ourselves that is so excited about our lives that we don't want to go back to smoking crack or drinking or shooting heroin and throw it all away. I want you to get there. I want you to be so excited about your life. And that is exactly what this 30-day sobriety blueprint, I'm not editing this, blueprint is going to show you how to do. Here's what to expect with this program. Week 1 is going to be all about setting up your custom sobriety routine. We're going to set up a sobriety routine that works for you and your schedule. Week 2 is going to be about building confidence through taking action. Week 3, all about designing your future self. And the last week's all about implementation and starting to live the life of your sober self. It is amazing. It's a great process and it works. And I promise you, because I do it myself every day, it's really the only process that works and the only relapse prevention that works. If I don't change the person I am, I'm screwed. And that's what this program is all about. That's what recovery is all about. And I'm glad you're here with me. Look, here's a little disclaimer. Alcohol, benzodiazepines, okay? Both things you can recover from, but also, hey, if you need detox, you need detox. Just quitting cold turkey and watching these videos is not going to save your life. You're going to have to get a little bit of recovery time behind you. So if you need medical detox, I really strongly urge you to get some help from your family, your doctor, your hospital, or whatever it is. Go to a detox center and be clear-headed and not die from a seizure while you're watching this video series, okay? And here's one more thing. This is not for someone who wants to control their drinking or be California sober, smoke a joint 4 or 5 times a week. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that's not my experience. And that's not what this 30-day sobriety blueprint is all about. This is all about 100% abstinence. So if that's for you, that's awesome. But if it's not, I totally respect that. But this is not the video series for you. And I hope you noticed by now, I'm not woke. I'm not politically correct. I'm a crack addict. I'm an alcoholic. I don't have substance use disorder. I've heard of the phrase, but I don't care. I'm not a snowflake. I don't need to be babied, okay? I know I got a big problem and I need a big solution. And I hope you're the same as me. This is the big solution you're looking for, okay? You know that 25-year-old woman with a clipboard that's from Wisconsin? She has no addiction experience. She's trying to help you? Stop it. Stop it. Don't take advice from someone who hasn't been there. All right, now, all that said, if you're still watching me, amazing. You stuck with me through all my yapping and all my cursing and stuff like that. That's really cool. So here's the deal. I'm going to give you homework after every single video, and today is no exception. All you have to do today, though, is one thing. Go to the description of this video, click where it says the Ultimate Sobriety Workbook, and download the companion workbook to this course. I've made your job even easier because I'm actually giving you a workbook that you can click on and get to follow along with this program, okay? It's got worksheets, cheat sheets, all kinds of great stuff in there. So do that, and then when you're finished that, you're going to want to click on the next video in this series, which, hey, it's December 20th, 2024 right now. If it's the 21st of December, the video might not be there yet, okay? If you have any questions, leave me a comment, and I'll get these videos posted as soon as possible. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon.